This is Fox 9 Good Day.
Welcome back. A former nurse is turning her passion for helping others into a baking business, and it's all centered around healthier snacks.
So the business is called Panda Squad Cookies, and the founder is hoping to share her family story to help others as well. Annette Ross-Webb is the owner of Panda Squad Cookie Company. Good morning. Thank you for being here.
Good morning. Thank you for having me.
Yes, I love this story because you, right out the gate, you told us, I didn't know how to bake before this all started.
No.
So how did you now become a owner of a cookie company?
Well, it started off with my dad. My dad loves cookies, and he would just eat cookies all the time, right along with other snacks, but cookies were his favorite. So he was putting on weight, and I was concerned about his health. So I decided, well, I'm going to make healthier cookies for him. I did not know how to bake, so I went to YouTube, and I found different recipes, and then I just learned, just tested. I veganized it, and then I just started creating unique flavors and turning desserts into veganizing them into cookies. So that's what I did, and I tested with my dad, and he loved them. Tested with my family, neighbors started testing them.
Did you tell him they were vegan?
I did tell him, and he was like, I don't know about
sometimes
this.
It's, you know, you go in and you're like, here, try this cookie, it's so good, and then after you tell them, because some people immediately decide, I'm not going to like this because it's vegan.
Right, and I surprised a lot of people.
That's good.
My cookies aren't just for vegans, they're for everyone.
Yes.
And so first of all, I tested on my dad, who was not vegan, my family, who's not vegan, neighbors who's not vegan, so they were surprised.
And that is a skill, because a lot of people, they struggle to cook and bake vegan because it's not what necessarily, if you don't need to do that, it's hard to be like, okay, well, now what do I do? So was there a lot of trial and error?
A lot of trial and errors, especially when you're trying to veganize your cookies, because you're not using buttermilk or eggs in the recipe. So how do you make it taste good and look good? It has to look good in order to taste good.
Well, I mean, they look pretty good right now. You've got a huge spread in front of us, and you mentioned the flavors.
Yes.
There are some unique flavors here to your collection. What are some that you are like really excited about and proud of?
My banana pudding is one of the staples that I grew up with, banana pudding. I veganized that and made it into a cookie.
That's this one right here in the front? In the front
there. And then this is my Trini Tropical drop cookie. It's a spin on a Trinidad cookie. Lemon pound. I'm sorry, this one here is the pina colada, which we'll be demonstrating later.
Okay.
Peanut butter and jelly, red velvet.
But didn't you say there's a center in some of these?
Oh, and
is there one to break open if you want to show it off?
That one there.
You know, we love the big reveal.
Yes, that has a vegan marshmallow. This one here is a peanut butter jelly and in the center.
Yes.
And then that one has butter cookie in the center as well.
We love a good reveal.
Okay, that is.
We love a good reveal. Should we do this one?
No.
You're not skimping in the middle either. That isn't like a dollop. That's a good amount.
These have some heft to them. These are hefty cookies. This is a solid cookie.
I want to dive in, but I know we got to keep talking, so I'm going to hold off. I'll just display my peanut butter jelly center. Okay, show us the one you got here. What's been the key for you with the vegan? Like, what's one of the swaps that you made that really helps?
What really helps is the vegan butter.
Okay.
And then the flaxseed.
Okay.
So this is my egg replacement.
Oh.
And with the flaxseed, there's also great health benefits in this.
Yeah.
So you have your antioxidants. It's good for the digestive system. So that's why, and other benefits. So that's why.
So you had that pulled up. I've used flaxseed, but that looks like it has more of a paste. Is that? Did you add something to that?
So what you do, you add water. So 2 tablespoons, and then 5 tablespoons of water or less, and then let it sit for about 5 minutes, and then it will start thickening, and this will become your egg.
Oh, interesting.
Okay, that's good to know.
All right.
What are the final steps here that you have?
So with my cookies, what I'm demonstrating is the pina colada.
Okay.
So you just blend your 2 sticks of butter, and then you add organic. I use organic.
Okay.
Brown sugar, light brown sugar, organic cane sugar, and then so you do your wet ingredients, and then you go here to your dry ingredients. So you have your flour. This is my secret.
Okay.
So Panda Squad secret there.
Like a secret you're not going to tell us. No. Okay, like a real secret.
You got to keep some things close.
I know. I keep you coming back.
Yeah. All right.
So So you blend your wet ingredients, then you have your dry ingredients, and then it turns into this.
Do you need to refrigerate this, or can you just start baking it up?
No. You don't
bake.
have to refrigerate and
Okay.
just start. But if you want to, you can.
Sure. You mentioned the name. How'd you come up with the name?
Well, I wanted a unique name, but fun. And pandas are so popular in the United States.
Yes.
And they're vegan. So when I tell people, they go, oh, that's right. That's why I have the bamboo.
Yes,
Sure.
yes,
All right, if we want to put the finishing touches on this pina colada cookie, what about the frosting?
The frosting, it has some pina colada extract, and it's powdered sugar, and I mix it with water, and to break down the powder, but less than the calories. Sure. And so you just paint it on there, on the cookie.
Oh, we're painting.
Yeah.
Okay, as Shane does this, I do want to make sure we get to talking about how you guys are raising some money for a very close cause to your heart.
Yes. So I am part of the fundraiser for the Alzheimer's. It's Longest Walk, which is on Friday, June 20th, because it's the longest day of the summer. So I'm participating in that, and 10% of all my sales will be going to Alzheimer's Foundation, and for their continuous research and just a great program that they have, because my dad, even though he doesn't have Alzheimer's, but he has dementia. Sure. And because of their research, they created, in their research, found out there's 2 proteins in Alzheimer's. And my dad benefited by doing the blood draw and found out he didn't have those proteins, but he does have dementia. So you need to be able to have your doctor assess you, do some more assessments.
Sure. Much needed funds.
Yes.
Well, making it sweet. Thank you so much.
Thank
and
you
best
for
of luck to
having
you.
me.
We really appreciate it. To learn more about what she's baking, you can head to pandasquadcookies.com. You can also find out there where you could find these cookies.
I can barely wait any longer. Good Day will be right back, but first here's a look at what's coming up on the Jason Show. Cheers.
Hey, Good Day, friends. Coming up in just a little bit. Oh, you love her in Hack.